EV startups are over budget and behind schedule.
To be blunt, it's not a pretty picture. A lot of them are burning through cash, facing investor lawsuits, government probes, and it's unclear who will come ahead and win.
That's our automotive news reporter, Molly Boygan, sharing how the EV startup boom is over. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Laura Harris. Today we have electric cars, shuttles, RVs, and even trucks. Electrification surrounds us, and it shows no signs of slowing down. Millions of dollars have been poured into EV startups. Investors and customers were told that an electric future was around the corner. But that future remains uncertain.
I think that we're probably going to see a sort of pruning of the EV startup landscape. You know, one thing is for sure, not all of these companies are going to succeed, and it remains to be seen which of them is going to make it.
Automotive News reviewed 10 EV startups. The results show many are struggling to pay their bills and are trying to avoid a bust. But only 4 had enough cash on hand to cover a year or more of operating expenses, causing the EV startup market to see a slide of optimism.
I had one analyst say that, you know, back in the day, money was basically free. And obviously that situation has changed, and it's harder for these companies to raise capital. So yes, the optimism for a lot of these companies' outlooks has changed.
Back in 2020, investors saw an opportunity. Something new, green, arguably good for the economy, and quite literally electric. Then presidential candidate Joe Biden pitched incentives for drivers to swap older cars for EVs made in America. It was a shift where government policy was supportive of pushing the electric transition.
Companies saw the direction that regulation was going and the success of one of these sort of flagship companies, Tesla, and decided to try and emulate that success.
But reality sets in as companies face difficulties, with higher costs, keeping investors involved, ongoing supply chain issues, and more. The companies Boygan spoke with say in order to succeed, they need to return to the basics.
Being really disciplined about keeping costs down, about setting realistic production targets, and you know, just continuing to seek investment from people who are, you know, frankly fatigued at investing in EV companies, but just making sure that investors are aware of the potential and you know, the possibilities for success.
But EV startups may be failing to acknowledge the simple truth. One industry expert says people have drastically underestimated the time, money, and effort that it would take to develop electric vehicles that would meet the needs of both the public and the companies. Thanks so much, Molly, for taking the time to speak with us. To read more on her story, go to autonews.com. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at AutoNewsTV and online at autonews.com for updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great night, and I'll see you all next time.